Podcast.
The best of the best of the best.
Oigan, bro.
Vamos allá.
Fuego, fuego, fire, fire.
Jacob is gonna dog walk.
Casi en la hora cero.
Eso era lo que se esperaba.
Un hincapié para otra situación.
La diferencia es que
We be about it too. Don't get that twisted.
We call sport.
Thank you for joining. My name is Nolo Boy, founder of We Call Sport Podcast, which our goal is to analyze each sport and share our personal opinions. But before we start, here you have a QR code where you can subscribe to our different programs. Currently, we have 5 programs, 2 on English, 3 on Spanish. Don't worry, we're bilingual. If you want to join a Spanish program, we adjust you, okay? So on Mondays, in English, We Call Golf, I'll be joining Miguel to discuss the latest on the world of golf. On Tuesday, in Spanish, We Call Sport Puerto Rico, Jay Salas will talk about sports in the island of Puerto Rico. On Wednesdays, in English, We Call Football, I'll be joining Hush X or special guests to bring you a week-by-week matchups until we get to the Super Bowl. On Thursday, in Spanish, the main cast, We Call Sport Podcast, I will be joining G.I. Josh and Jandy to talk about MLB, NBA, and boxing. On Saturday, in Spanish, We Call Wrestling, the team of G.I. Josh, DJ, Jay Salas, and Hush X will bring you the latest and greatest on the world of wrestling. Hit like and share, and remember, we don't talk about it, we be about it.
Hey, that's all we're trying to get. That's all we're trying to get. We're trying to get our money. You already know what's the deal. Once again, is your boy. Let me see if I got it around here. Let me see if I got it. You already know. Is that time? Is that time? Is that time? Finally back on the grind. A little bit late, but we still here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being and tuning in. It could be tonight, and if you're in your house, just cuddle up and be ready. We're going to be talking about golf here in a second. However, as always, Nolo Boy, hashtag Red Cup. Gotta be with me all the time. And you already know I gotta be with my brother from another mother. What's going on, Miguel? What's going on? How you doing today?
Everything is fantastic. Once you wake up in the morning, like, what is life, right?
No?
It's the rarest thing you're gonna live. So might as well enjoy it as you live it. So once you're alive, you're alive. You know what I'm saying? So I played golf this weekend, shot a 76.
Give me that 7-6 next to each other. Right,
that 76. Grab your popcorn, ladies and gentlemen.
Miguel ain't talking about he ain't talking about the gas station, okay? 76, okay?
Oh no, yeah, no. 2 over on the front, 2 over on the back. Let's go. You already know what it is.
Wrap it up. Let's go. All right. Outstanding, Miguel. Well, we're gonna be quick tonight. It's gonna be a quick and drop. Next week, we're gonna be talking a little bit more about what just happened and where we're going now, because obviously everybody knows that the actual season is over and this past weekend was done and over with. However, we're going to be talking more about next week about the females and the LPGA and how that went through. By the way, my girl Henderson won it. You know what I'm saying?
Did she?
Little, right quick. You already know what she. Hey, you already know. The Canadian won the LPGA, so it's outstanding for her, and you know. I'm excited. I always pick it.
Can I get some golf clap? Do we have any golf clap?
Oh, let me get them in there. Let me get them in there. Hey, outstanding work for her, man. She was up. She needed that. So quick shout out to her. Next week we're going to be talking about her and how she got into all this. But this week we're going to be concentrating on the Tour Championship and the FedEx. You already know that's the guys. And we also going to be talking about LIV. And LIV also is done for the year. You got to think about LIV is not the same. It's only 14 tournaments. So just bear with us, okay? That's going to be a quick recap.
Congrats to Ram. Just saying. Spoiler, just in case you didn't know, live on the rock.
Definitely. That's Miguel's brother's favorite golfer too. So we're going to see him probably around popping up. If not, tomorrow he's going to leave a comment, right? So we're going to be talking about those 2 topics right quick. So let's go ahead and not further ado. We can't be here without our sponsors. So you already know we got to go with a QV ventilation. Let's go.
Quality Ventilation, the industry-leading service that keeps your business moving. These certified professionals can install any system that caters your specific needs. Their commitment to superior service to ventilation, maintenance, HVAC, and electrical is second to none. With more than a decade of service around the U.S. and trusted by major companies, Quality Ventilation staff have the experience to deal with all the models of equipment and stay up to date with the latest in technology. If you wish to contact them, please do so by email or visit their website at qualityventilation.net. And remember, se habla español.
No, don't. Tell him, Miguel. Tell him, Miguel.
And remember,
Stay out.
talk a little, we talk English, Spanish, just,
All right. This is outstanding. I'm excited. Tommy is one of my favorite golfers. I've been out here letting them know week after week. I picked him week after week, thinking he's going to get his first win. But his first win came through in the biggest stage. And I'm so excited for him, so excited for his family, so excited for his confidence and everything. But he actually wasn't the first Englishman to actually win the tour, because that was Justin Rose back in 2018. And he also shared something else with Chad Campbell, which his first win was in 2003. So this is outstanding. You barely see this anywhere, for your first win to be in the actually tournament that you should win, which is you're going to get $10 million whenever you win this tournament. So, and 5-year exception in the PGA, and then you get the famous Canetti Jane putter, which is, I don't have the picture of it, but it's just a putter, but it's like a silver trophy. That's the actual tour trophy. So the FedEx Cup is what Tommy Fleetwood has in hand. That's what everybody strives for. And Eagle side, man, it was outstanding weekend and for the PGA, full of drama, full of happiness, because Fleetwood is loved by everybody. Like, this dude his charisma is outstanding, his leadership is outstanding. His Justin Rose staying there, fellow countryman, and then Shane Lowry was there to celebrate this win as well. Shout out to them for the support and for being there for Tommy. And Miguel, what you got for them? What you got for this tournament?
Listen, it was shout out to his caddy, first of all, right? An emotional week for him. You're right. It's like taking pressure off of someone. It's like Rory winning that Masters, right? For everybody, they have some type of pressure on their back. Everybody's looking at him. He's live on TV all this time. Everybody's watching him lose, all these third places, second places, almost there to win. They see his fails. They see him come up. They see his struggles. And now even more, it's like a cherry on top, right? It's like those chains are off of you. It could lead to a lot more wins. It could ignite that fire. But let's not go too far of who's Tommy Fleetwood. This kid has been playing for a long time, right? This kid, just because he won his first one on the PGA Tour, doesn't mean that this kid hasn't won. We're talking about 7 Europe Tour wins. He's won just on the other side of the pond here.
Yeah, and
nobody's following back in the day where his hometown, where he has a country where he plays. They have a whole different league, right? And he's won 7. He's went into the silver medal on the game on the Olympic on the Great Britain Games. He got he competed in the Olympics in 2024 in Paris. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's somebody that
this was kind of meant. I don't know if this was kind of meant, because then Scheffler won the tour that same year that he got the gold medal.
Yeah,
and Tommy got the silver, right? And then this year, now the silver guy from the Olympics wins the tour. It's like crazy, right? Back.
Yeah, even though he goes second place on the money ranks and he goes second place. But listen, he won $10 million. If anybody knows that the tournament that you want to win is the last one, yeah, you won. Let's say you won 5 of them. Even those 5 don't add up to the $10 million you're gonna win at the last one. Winning the last one is like the biggest thing you could win. Remember, we did all these programs. We missed the last of the season here. Obviously, we're in, right. Nolo has. He's military. He has his duties, so he has to comply with them. There's no way out of that. So obviously, we apologize because of that. But we still have Listen, Fleetwood, he won the tour. He won the FedEx Cup. He's second place now. exemptions in the champion tour next year. You know, congratulations. Listen, he's been battling, he's been tied for second 2 or 3 times, tied for third, fourth place in the beginning of the year. You know, he's been up and down, but he's been a lot relevant, being on the top 10 than anything else. Now he's second. He's second on the rankings. So even though McIlroy he's second on the money, Scheffler's on the first. Now he's just relevant. Now this can open up a whole world for him. You know, his whole family, everything that's happened. 2022, he loses his mother from cancer. His brother, you know, his whole family got to get together just to, you know, this is a lady that used to call him every day to give him a motivational speak. You know, your mom, because his wife used to do it too, but you know that how special that is that your mom texts you every morning. Hey, a word of encouragement, like have a great morning or hope you have every day of his life. Losing his mom, you know, that back spine that you always believe in, that's always going to be there, not being there, and him to, you know, this is recently 22. Wow, for him to win, congratulations to him and his family. You know, it must be a lot. This must be like a monkey off of his back. Chains are off. This can be the time for Fleetwood to come out in the gates and win 7 like he won on the European Tour. Congratulations to him and his caddy.
No, outstanding work for Tommy. He, you know, 6 runner-ups in his career in the PGA Tour, 43 top 10s. Listen, without winning, 43 top 10s.
146 events, I think he played, something like that.
Yep.
You know, like
100. I think it was 160 something, but it's still a lot.
It's a lot for not to win, you know, and to winning that first one, it's a lot. Good for him and his family. He lost leads on the Travelers and the FedEx St. Jude. Like he could have won, and when he finished tied for second, he gave that tournament out. Literally. Yeah. Oh yeah. Remember we talked about it, right? We couldn't get on live, but we talked about it between me and you, like how he gave it up. He didn't finish.
Stuffed that thing up, and then the FedEx Cup, the FedEx in St. Jude, he tied for third. It's heartbreaking to almost be there, but not take it to the finish line, and then come to the tour championship
and win, bro.
And win it. That is so sweet, man.
And take $10 million, bro. $10 million. You just took home. What do you think he's gonna buy first? Think about that question.
Oh, all the stuff. So listen, he was the most top 10 of any player in the history of the PGA Tour without a victory.
Without a victory, because he stayed relevant. It's not about first place.
He popped that cherry though. He got to the cherry, he popped it. So that's
the way he popped it. This is the Super Bowl. Don't get it twisted. This is the last tournament. There's 4 events at the last. That's the last Sunday. Is a Super Bowl.
There's cuts here and there all the way to get to the Tour Championship. Not everybody can make it.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. All those wins, all those Hideki Matsuyama winning that first one. Everybody trying to win a 500, get 700, get 600 points. To go to compete to this last, it goes. Remember, they cut down from 150, I think, to 75 to 50 to 25. Only the last 25 are going to survive out of this whole year of playing this. This is it. Super Bowl 2025 Tour Champion Fleetwood. Scheffler was supposed to. Not even Scheffler. You know, Scheffler did. Probably he won the most money.
Cuffed it up at the end too.
He won the most money. He got the most points, but. Your boy is second. He's sniffing on your one win, the big win,
And it's crazy. It's crazy too because he maintained the lead since the second round all the way through. I think you was the one that told me that he found something in his swing.
Yep, on the 7th hole, 8th hole, or something like that, and he just kept it pedal down.
But in the last day, he lost his swing on 12 and 13. And then bogey 15, the 15 par 3, which was the most difficult hole for him because the day before on Saturday, he double bogeyed that par 3. So it wasn't easy, but he got it done.
No, yeah, and it wasn't even over until the fat lady sings, right? If he would have got that ball on the green and eagled it, And
Yeah.
now all of a sudden Fleetwood would have did something, he was, he needed to get up and down. Obviously he got up and down, but it could have been a lot nervous. He had a wonderful lie. That game. He went left. He wanted, but perfect lie. I'm sure he wanted to make that birdie to put that cherry on the top, that exclamation mark. He didn't make it. Everybody was waiting for the world. I wish he would have made it so it could be perfectly, slammed out. But
I want to ask you something, and give me 1 second. Let me shout out first Henley, Russell Henley.
Oh,
playing.
Give me some claps. Give me some claps, because I remember calling him.
Keep playing out of this world, man.
He stayed in the whole year. Wow,
Yeah.
what a performance!
Russell Henley keeps playing out of his mind. Shout out to him. He's obviously gonna make the team as well. Like, listen, gotta give out shout out to him. Now, Patrick Cantley. Let me tell you something, that he made a lot of noise this weekend due to the fact that he was taking the longest to shoot, to make his shots.
He's so slow. He's always been sluggish for me. I've always seen
they're tracking this. This is gonna be a huge debate because they are tracking this and they're gonna get more stingy about the times, Miguel. And then that whenever you
shot clock,
you hit the ball, and then whenever you feel like somebody's there and they talking to you, they checking you out. It doesn't feel comfortable no more. That concentration that you had is completely gone. So I don't know how that's gonna impact like golfers like Cantley, like Captain America, not Captain America, but
Bradley,
Keegan Bradley. But
and what are you talking about, Harmon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So do you see this? Do you see this potential impacting the players a little bit?
Listen, you have to move it on. You can. There's enough time. They're so good at golfing that there's enough time that you don't. I guess when I go to the tournaments, I don't see how much. There's not a lot of time. There's some people that are waiting on the tee to hit, and sometimes I just see them get up there, bam, the next one, bam, walk. I haven't seen it live. I haven't seen Harmon. I've seen him live, but I haven't seen that slow pace there, live. But on TV, it just feels longer. I think they should have a limit of time to hit this ball, and obviously some type of penalty. If you take too long, bro, like you're taking too long. Like, come on, like.
Yeah. No,
I don't know. I don't know, because remember, then again, it's a 5-hour, 6-hour thing. It doesn't matter what. It's not like we go up to our courses. I go out and I do it at 3.5 hours. I don't think that's gonna happen. There's a lot of calculation, lots to talk about. I think they should give them a time decent amount of time, and if you pass that time, there should be some.
I think time should
be a warning
based on layout of the ball. If you're like in the rough, you're gonna be a little bit like give them like 5 seconds more than whenever it's in the fairway, because the fairway you just getting up there and just bam banging it. But whenever it's in the rough or whenever it's like in a deep sand or something like that, just in there, they should give them a little, like at least 5 seconds more than anything else. But,
I can see that, but I don't think it affected. It's slow. It's not to go fast. But it's not to go
slow.
Harmon,
slow. Yes.
You don't want it to get. It's already have that fame that whoever never played it, and for women and for other people, whoever never, it already has that fame of being boring. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
For a lot of people, it's that's boring. That's for rich people. That's boring. Yeah. That's for rich people. These are the two,
common things that come out.
Yeah, but at the same time, let's not make them think that, right? It's not. It's a fun game. It just takes a little bit of time, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't see it hurting right now at this point. I don't see the time hurting right now.
In this game, there's a lot to process more than what you actually think. If you watching the game from the outside and never played it, there's a lot more to the game. The ball, it's just
the insides.
The layout of the ball. Where is it at? If it's on the rough, the wind. Does the ball have mud? All kind of factors. If it's raining, all this plays into the shots. If the green where they're gonna go is elevated, or is it lower? And
we're not even starting to talk about stance. 1 foot
Yeah.
higher than the other. The ball's lower than your stance, higher than your stance. 1 feet's like this, 1 foot's like that.
So an average person that hasn't like looked at the game like that would understand that the thinking process that they have already whenever they approach this ball. And that's whenever you see them like throwing grass just to check the air, he's getting into a stand. They are trying to guess the distance. So it's everything plays a lot. So by putting time into all this, all that speed needs to be quicker. They need to on the way walking up, they need to be talking about this. Okay, then we're gonna go to this club, and this is the way we're gonna go. Let's see the layout. Then we pick from those two things. So definitely a fan that just watched part-time golf and don't play it will not understand that. But just then that's what we're here to kind of break it down to you. So please take your time, go to a local course and play golf, hit a couple balls, and you're gonna see what we're talking about. All right. It's never the same. It's never
you appreciate this gentleman right here with that trophy, how hard it took him to get that trophy.
Definitely on that. But with that being said, shout out to Tommy, shout out to the PGA Tour, another year of
congratulations to him, my man.
Loving, we are addicted to this game. So you already know
$43 million for that kid for this season. So he's okay. He'll be okay. 8 international wins, 6 runner-up. He'll be okay.
Yeah, we're gonna see him in a Century. You already know, taking care of that whenever the season starts here in January. All right, so outstanding. So now, ladies and gentlemen, if you think the PGA is done, now you come the fall tournaments now comes into play, which they count for next year and go into the Century and all this stuff. So stay tuned. Next we're gonna go into that, and on top of that, we also have the people, the new 30 that are gonna come in from the I forgot the league name now. Oh my God!
What, from the Web Tour?
From the Web Tour
and the Corn Ferry?
From the Corn Ferry Web Tour, all these players come to effect, and guess what?
Amateurs,
all these amateurs and everything that me and Miguel talked about, they're
coming.
Out of 3, 2 won tournaments. So let me let you know. Stay tuned. We're gonna give you people that you're gonna be keeping an eye on here in the upcoming year. So once again, the PGA is not done. Now is the fall, so stay tuned on that. All right. With that being said, let's go out there with our second sponsor. Let's go with Pepato's Charcuterie out there in Khalid, Texas. Let's go.
Pepato's Charcuterie. Ladies and gentlemen, they have created something unique to share with friends and family. A charcuterie box, cup, or board includes variety of meats, cheese, fruits, olives, nuts, crackers, and sweets. The charcuterie is perfect for birthday parties, anniversary, girls' nights, business meetings, and much, much more. Please contact them through Facebook or Instagram or the webpage, charcuterieltd.com. And remember, se habla español.
And remember, se habla español. You already know what's the deal. All right. We got to talk about LIV Golf. It's just part of it, right?
Louder. They say they took that out of it because they don't want to be known by loud. So now it's just LIV Golf. It's just, it's golf. That's it. The slang is gone. I don't know if anybody heard about it. I haven't seen it lately. The slang is gone because they wanted to be loud at first, but now they want to be, a little sophisticated. We got to bring it down a little bit, that party, right? We got to bring the party down. So now it's not golf, but louder. It's just LIV Golf.
So it's outstanding LIV. I like LIV just because it's just something. They give you a little bit something different. It brings
a little bit of flavor.
Yeah. They got 14 tournaments during the year, 7 months in total a tournament. 9 different countries, so you're gonna see different courses that the PGA Tour doesn't go to that you get to like see and watch, like Singapore and all those exotic places. But this weekend, LIV ended with the team event. Prior to this weekend was in Indianapolis. I wanted to be in Indianapolis. Finally, they came in, which I was stationed there. And the singles were done, and John Rahm took over the singles like nothing. The Legion 13 is in their second year. They are taking over. Okay. So back to back. First year, Rom won it. Second year, Rom won it again. So they are taking all the way over out there in Plymouth, Michigan. For the first time, it was in Michigan that it actually ended on. So a lot of controversy. We're going to be talking about here in a second about one particular controversy that just messes me up. But that's going to be for the next topic. But with that being said, Rom consistent, 4 run-ups, only 1 outside top 10 in the events. It's crazy how this works for the singles, right? For the individual tournament, but it's crazier whenever you talk about the teams event. Okay, so I want to give you a quick perspective, all right, of how the teams event works. There are a total of 13 teams in the LIV Golf. Okay, total of 13. So whenever the playoff starts, which playoff starts on Wednesday, I'm sorry, on Thursday, they actually have a face-off between the 12 and 13 team to actually go to the weekend. Oh, but how they play match play versus stroke play. All right. So they do it like that to determine which team is going to enter on Friday. So Friday is going to be entering 12 teams. They're going to break down the quarterfinals. Obviously, they're going to match them up. So it's going to be 6 matchups, all right, during the day. Then Saturday, they're going to break it down.
Semifinals.
Yep, the semifinals, and those are the 6 that made it, that actually in the quarterfinals, they came out of their winner. Then on Sunday, obviously, so it's 3.
Finals.
And then they go to the final for the final day, which it was outstanding, which we're going to be talking about that here in a second.
Legion versus Crushers.
Correct. So the loser from Saturday and Sunday will compete for the bracket position, as far as that they're gonna give you money for, because the captains receive those money to better their team. Okay, so they get the money, they better their team for next year. They prep a little bit better. All right. I already told you about match play, which match play is like 2 individuals going 1-on-1 content, and they alternated shots. It will be the second one, which 2 and 2, right? Everybody good with that, right? Well, I gotta explain it again. I think I went pretty good through that. I don't know, Miguel. You tell me.
No.
Talk to me about that then. Let's match play.
Explain it a little more. Okay, for whoever, a match play. What a match play is that you go heads to head up on each hole. It's not by total here. It's by hole. Right. So let's say me and Nolo are playing. If I got a par, he gets a bogey, I get 1 up. And it goes like that every single hole. And you win a point here. It's not not total here. Okay. I just wanted you to get what match play is itself. For the viewers that's out there that you never have picked up a club, or you have picked up a club, but you're not aware of all of the rules yet and how the different games. Stroke play is just me versus you. Whoever gets the lower score, I won that hole. And you go on and on. Like if you win 4 in a row, you're 4 up. But
whenever is stroke play is like 1 shot him, 1 shot like me and Miguel.
So that's alternative shot match play.
Okay.
So that alternative shot means if I hit a shot, you hit the next one, I hit it, and so on until the ball's holed out. That's alternative shot. Match play is, okay, if it's alternative match play, well then obviously me and Nolo are playing together. I hit it, he hits it, I hit it, he hit it, we get a par, and the other team hits it, the other guy hits it, and they get a bogey. Well, we won that hole, we're 1 up. Okay. So there's different.
So that's the 2 things that they play whenever they play with teams. So biggest thing, like you might say, okay, but who the team that has the top 3 or top 2, what they get and benefit. So the benefit of what they're getting by being one of the top teams during the season is that they get to select who they want to play whenever they get to the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Top of that, they get to see the other teams line up first, and they can match it however they want to match it. Okay.
Which gives a slight advantage here, right? It's like having hometown advantage, or you get to,
That's
a little
correct.
bit of advantage.
And on top of that, do not fall asleep because this is like like football any given Sunday. All right, but this time is any given weekend.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like last year, the Ironheads was a lower seed and made it all the way to the finals. So don't sleep on the lower seats. This is just like the NBA when the 1 meets the number 8 and everybody sleeps on it and they get a huge upset.
Yeah, and that golf is, it's not an upset when it's golf. It's golf. If you don't win every time and somebody else beats you, it's just golf. It's not an upset in golf.
Is that in golf? You can be
It's
the
not
favorite.
upsets.
You can be Rory, Tiger Woods, right?
Yeah, you can be.
And that doesn't mean that you're gonna win every weekend. So it's crazy how golf works.
Yeah.
So back to the tournament and the teams tournament. It was really exciting. They went extra holes in here. The Crushers went against the Legion 13 in extra holes, and it took them twice in 18 to actually make it happen and get this W. But it's wonderful to see how Rom and his team are taking over. Hatton is just he's hungry every time. Hatton doesn't. He
doesn't go away. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
You can't shake him off. It's like something on your leg, and you shake your leg and shake your leg, shake your leg, and he just sticks there.
Yeah. And it's crazy how he makes every time he makes it. Like it's just he's always in the mix. Like he's always
kind of like a sleeper. Like like all of a sudden you don't hear about him up, and then all of a sudden you hear about him.
I'm not a big fan of him, but like the resilience and the passion that he plays with, though. Gotta give him that. Gotta respect that all day, every day.
He's kind of happy too. His vibe is kind of uppity. He's pissed off sometimes, but you never see him like, I don't know, his demeanor on the course. I think he's just he's accepted that he's gonna play good and bad.
You know what he hadn't messes me up is whenever he makes a putt, he's like, "What? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see that?" Talk about, oh my God, I cannot believe this. Like he goes crazy.
I see a lot of smiles from him. When I see him on TV, I see some
whenever he goes like, wow.
Yeah.
Messes me up every single time. So shout out to them. Shout out to the Legion 13 taking over in their second year. They're just winning events left and right. But I want to get into something really interesting right now, Miguel. Let me go into this shake up right quick in this transition. Let's go.
We call golf.
All right. So make it make sense to us right now. Because right now, people that do not see and check this out, they will not understand how this works, right? Miguel's been telling each one of you for years, for the past, year and a half, that is just trying to be relevant, right? And this is a perfect example right here. So, Miguel, you can break it down however you want to. And then if I feel like I gotta add something in there, you can add it because this is what you preach every time.
Yeah. So exactly. I wanna. It's not. Again, it's not having. It's like telling your kid he's gonna win every time he plays something, right? It's like telling him that, and that when he goes to play everything, every single game, that your kid is gonna lose. And some of them, right? But if you tell your kid, at least try your best. And if you don't get first place, at least get second, third, or even fourth. You know what? Be top 5. So what happens when you're always from top 1 to 5? And the other kid is telling you gotta come in first, you gotta come in first, you gotta come in first, and never shows them how to lose. So let's see this. So let's say you tied for 33 and I tied for second, right? I didn't win, but I'm in second place.
I got more points.
You are in 33rd place. And then you say, okay, I won this tournament, the next one. And I said, you know what? I kept 6. I'm not that far from you. And then you say, "Oh no, but I won," right? And then you go to the next one and you go tied for. I go tied for 6. I go tied for 6, and now all of a sudden you go tied for 12. Oh, so that's 6 different positions now I won, and you just won one round, and I was 4 positions behind you, 5. Right? So and then you win one, and I still go 12, and then I go tie for 9th, 4th, 7th, 8th, 11th. You go from 23 to 1st to 20 to 1st to 22 to 23 to 1st. And then at the end of the scores here, guess what happens? I beat you just because my slow, steady pace and the Roadrunner went so fast that they ran out of gas at the finish line. And me just boop, 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 boop. And I passed the finish line. And you got to the finish line and you were so tired that you couldn't cross that line. What a story right there, huh?
Yeah. So consistency at the end of the day is what Miguel's saying in golf. It is
irrelevant. Top 10s, you get there. Trust me.
Consistency. You can win 5 tournaments, like my boy,
like he just did right now.
Like my boy Naaman did.
You would have said he's on top of the world at that point.
5 tournaments.
He's winning it.
He wrapped up what? He wrapped up. That's 16. That's $20 million. He wrapped up in those 5 tournaments.
And you lose at the end, bro.
And then Jon Rahm goes ahead and finishes and just passes by. Now he got $18 million with another LIV golf ring
back to
back years. It seems like Miguel, like Naaman, cannot shake this dude.
I guess he has to win 2 more. Maybe if he would have won 2 more to his top 10, 7 top 10s, then you would.
Based on your position, they give you more points. It don't matter where you land.
They're giving you
more points. So going from 1st to 33 to 12 to like 30 again.
Yeah.
And the other guy keep it underneath the top 10. His worst finish was tied for 11. He had 13 out of 14 tournaments that he finished top 10.
And Naaman was twice tied for 33. I think he's almost at the end of them because there's not even that much.
Yeah. So this is what make it sense kind of deal. Make sense. I win 5. This dude don't win nothing. He still passed me. I think they either got to give a little bit more points to the ones that won the tournament, but at the same time, it kills you because you got to go by the points in the system. So I don't know if they got to look into that a little bit, but still, like,
yeah, you win 5. You get 5 wins in the PGA Tour, bro. You're almost the god over there, just like Scheffler.
Yeah. So like Scheffler last year, out of a freaking year. But if somebody won 5 right next to him, people started looking at him, talking about them a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So Huaco is a beast, like, but he cannot shake Jon Rahm for some odd reasons. And Jon Rahm came in last year, same thing. Joaquin was winning the whole entire LIV during the year, and here comes Jon.
There's a little more experience with Jon Rahm too. Yeah. I'm just gonna let you know that. So
like it's extremely difficult.
You gotta give it up.
Understand, but still, he won 5. He got $20 million, but this dude made $18 million in one sit. So, and he took the trophy home.
That's all he needed.
Make it make sense. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't go always by whoever wins the tournaments. Look at whoever's more consistent through the year. Okay. That will keep you out there and relevant. Shout out to John D from We Call Sports on Thursdays, saying We Call Golf. Let's go. You already know, John D. Thank you for being with us on Thursdays. Yeah, you will see John D, your favorite. All right. Not mine, not Miguel's, but your favorite. Okay. He's going to be out there talking about the NBA, MLB, and a little bit of boxing out there on Thursday. So please join us. It's going to be on Spanish, but don't worry about it. We can switch it up to English. Okay. So outstanding season for LIV, outstanding season for the PGA Tour, which never disappoints. So now LIV takes a huge break, and now the PGA takes over like by itself with the fall tournament. So stay tuned. We're going to be seeing them all the way around. But unfortunately, it's that time for us to bounce out of here. So you already know what's the deal.
We call golf.
Miguel, floor is yours, man. You're mute, Miguel.
I think that's when you come back from a commercial, I guess, or transition. It mutes me automatically.
Yeah.
But listen, thank you so much for, please subscribe. If you saw us today, if you see us recorded, please subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. Obviously, we're humans still. We try to do this. We missed out a big, important part of the season. Obviously, we did this one because we knew we owed you guys and whoever watches us at least what happened at the end of the FedEx, right? This is what all these tournaments that we called, all these picks that we did. Obviously, it was for this last Super Bowl, so we didn't want to miss out on this. Obviously, again, Nolo has some obligation with the military to defend our country, which we applaud and we thank him. And obviously, we're going to try to get on the fall season here, back on the train here every Monday. We're going to still follow the fall ones to see what's coming up on next season. Obviously, we're going to try to do the whole season again with some more different ideas, creations, bring back the 101. Me and Nolo now are close, so we're going to do some live stuff as well. So thank you so much for you guys. Remember, go to your local professional golf course, pick up a club, hit this ball. You will not regret it. The feeling that it gives and being outside is outstanding. You will love it. So we call golf. Thanks you.
Oh, y'all already know what's the deal. So thank you for being with us. Once again, everything that Miguel said twice on top of that. So next tournament will be in September 11th, which is the Pro Core Championship. We're going to take this time to actually catch up a little bit more and talk about other stuff during this time that is going to be like Corn Ferry and stuff like that, and people that are coming up through the system. So stay tuned for that. Also, I want to take the opportunity to let you know that we also have multiple shows during the week. Even if they're in Spanish, everybody's bilingual. Everybody speaks English. So please check us out. Give it the chance. Give it a share and a like. It will be greatly appreciated. And remember, if you're looking for a sign, this is the sign. Don't do it. All right? Measurement of excuses is 0. Just go out there and attack life and keep it positive. Get close to somebody that got that good vibes and keep it moving forward. All right. Thank you for being with us here at We Call Golf, here at We Call Sport Podcast. Once again, your boy Nolo Boy, #Red Cup, always with me. My brother from another mother, Miguel, right there, making it happen. This is all for tonight for us. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. See you when we see you, which is next Monday. Let's go.
We call golf.